Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel called Business and All. In this channel, we discuss everything that has to do with the business, the successes, the failures, and everything in between. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about entrepreneurship. So let's get into it. Personally, for me, I feel that an entrepreneur is someone who is willing to take risks, someone who takes chances. So how to be a successful entrepreneur? To be a successful entrepreneur, you would have to be a go-getter, number one. You can't be someone who sits and waits for things to come to them. You have to go out there. You have to be someone who takes advantage of opportunities. I'll make an example with this COVID situation. True entrepreneurs saw this whole pandemic as an opportunity for them. You saw people going out making masks. You saw people selling homemade sanitizers and stuff like that. Like, true entrepreneurs didn't just sit down and say, okay, I'll wait for government support and stuff like that, but they made they capitalized on the situation. They took a bad thing and found a way to make a positive from it and make profits from it. To also be a successful entrepreneur, you need to have a plan. You need to have a strategy on how you're going to execute your plan. You need to evaluate your plan, and also you need to have a plan for your plan, meaning that should your A plan or plan A fails or doesn't go as you wish, you need to have a plan in place on how you would recover from that, or another way you will go about doing what you wanted to do, if that makes any sense. And another thing is, as an entrepreneur, you do not wait for handouts. If you have an idea, let's say of a business that you want to start, true entrepreneurs do not sit and say, I'll wait for someone to fund me, I'll wait for someone to invest in my business. But true entrepreneurs actually go out there and just start with whatever money that they have. So let's say you want to now, going back to our salon example, you want to now start a salon. As a true entrepreneur, you will not wait for your loan to be approved. You will not wait for government funding, but you will start with what you have. Start doing your hair, start doing people's hair at home, do the hair on the streets, and then grow from there. The funding will get you on your way. That is how you could say that you're a true entrepreneur, is someone who takes advantage of space, and someone who makes things happen with the little that they have, someone who is willing to start small because they see the bigger picture, they see the vision, and they know that to get to that vision, waiting for handouts or waiting from government support or whatever is not going to cut it. Because once that government money support runs out, you will not have the strategy, you will not have the ability or the knowledge of how to actually make your own funds, because you are so used to being funded, and that does not make you like now a true entrepreneur, because you then means that you're not a go-getter, you're not someone with a plan, you're not someone with a plan for the plan. You are a person who just wanted to own a business, because that's another thing. Just because you own a business does not necessarily mean that you're an entrepreneur. It could just mean that you are a person who had an idea, who made that idea come to life, and then you are just now a business owner or a business manager, but you do not have the entrepreneurship way of thinking. You do not have the entrepreneur way of doing things. And for me personally, being an entrepreneur is a lot harder than being an employee, because you must understand that entrepreneurship is not first of all for everyone. So let's stop this thing of encouraging everyone to be in business. Yes, people may have grand ideas and stuff like that, but not everybody was built to be an entrepreneur. We need workers. You're going to open a business and then everyone is an entrepreneur who's going to work for you. Okay, not everyone has the skill to be an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship at the end of the day is a skill and requires other skills to make you a success. So you can't just force everyone. So let's stop with that behavior of trying to turn everyone into an entrepreneur. Not everybody is built for entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship, believe it or not, is a lot of work. It is a skill. It is also something that you are born with. Yes, you can learn some things here and there, but if you don't have that passion from birth of being a hustler, of being a go-getter, of being a hard worker, you will not really cut it as an entrepreneur, because most people think that entrepreneurship is just you opening a business and then you chill and then your money comes for you off it. That is just the end result of hard work. When you're an entrepreneur, you know very well that just because you have this idea and it has come to life, you are succeeding in it, it doesn't stop there. You constantly want to improve yourself, because everywhere you go, you see opportunity and you see ways of how you can take advantage of those opportunities to make life easier for you, to make profits for you. So it is not just I woke up today and I'm an entrepreneur. It's a lot of work. It goes deep down into your passions, into your values, into your way of looking at things. Because if you are a negative person, you will never make it as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur wants people that are visionaries, wants people that are creative, wants people that are positive, wants people that have a goal and a vision, and they know, and they will stop at nothing to actually achieve those goals, to actually achieve that bigger picture, that bigger vision that they have. And that was a lot. And also, still on the topic of what makes an entrepreneur, you also need to be willing to fail. Because once you are not willing to fail, or you are not willing to make a mistake, number one, you will give up and you will not learn from that mistake. Number two, if you are not willing to fail, you will never take a risk, because your unwillingness to fail will always set your mind back. Because every time you think of doing something, or opening a business, or starting a business, that feeling of I do not want to fail will always pull you back, and it's always going to stand in your own way of doing what you want to do, like opening a business and being an entrepreneur, because you are so scared of failing or losing out on whatever investment that you are making, and it will prevent you from actually doing what you want to do. And that goes with everything in life. If you are scared of failing in something, you will never get anywhere in life, because you'll be scared of doing anything. So you need to take away that fear of failure. You need to take away that fear of, oh, what are people going to say? You need to take away that fear of what people are going to laugh at me because I opened this shop and now it's failing and people are going to laugh at me. But that is the life of an entrepreneur. That is the life of business. You can have all the projections that you want, you can have all the plans that you want, all the strategies that you want, but so you may find that your business still fails. Maybe it's you opened a business that you were not passionate about, you opened a business that you were not knowledgeable about, you opened a business in a location that doesn't need that service or that product that you were providing, or your target audience was all incorrect. You didn't pick the correct target audience, which also ties up to your location of your business. So if you are afraid of failure due to, oh, I don't want to fail, or people are going to talk smack about me, or people are going to be laughing at me and stuff like that, you are not a true entrepreneur. A true entrepreneur does not give a rat's bottom about what people are going to say. All they care about is taking advantage of the situation that is going on right now, taking advantage of this gap that they see and making profit from it. And if you do not have that mindset, then you are not a true entrepreneur. You are not ready for the entrepreneurship, or you will not succeed as an entrepreneur. You need to take away that thing of what are people going to say about me, and just do you. That goes with everything in life, by the way, not only with entrepreneurship. See, a lot of people on social media, they are putting pressure on a lot of people to be entrepreneurs. There are a lot of ways you can make some more money for yourself without being an entrepreneur, because let's face it, having one salary does not really cut it in this day and age. For some people it may, because you may find that, for example, for me, when it was just me, I was happy with the money that I was making, even back when I was an intern, because it was enough for my rent, it was enough for my food, it was enough for my entertainment, it was enough for my clothes. But when I was in the space of being a mother, that's when I started to rethink everything, and I was like, oh no, 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 no. This is not going to make it for me, because my thought was, what am I then going to leave behind for my child? Because I don't want my child to be in this circle that we are in as Black people, where we send off our kids to school, and then they after they finish school, they start working, and then now before they take care of themselves, they have to now turn around and take care of the family, build the house, buy whatever that needs to be bought. So I had that thing of, I do not want that life to be my child's life. And then that's when I looked in me on, what can I do to ensure that I change that situation for my daughter. And that's when I went back to my books. I went back to the things that I had dreamed about back when I was a child that I wanted to do. And I did them. I started my business. I am When Corona hit and my business was basically, it went under. But luckily for me, I was not renting any space. I don't even count my sister as an employee, because she's helping me since I'm still small, since I'm still starting up, and I haven't even broke even yet. So basically it did go under, because there was zero money coming in from the business. But I didn't sit and say, oh well, I'll wait until the lockdown is over. I moved around. I looked at what else can I do, and then that's when I came across INUKA. And even with INUKA, I looked at, what is it that they are selling? Is it something that I can sell? Is it something that goes hand in hand with my values? Is it something that I can really be confident about, to be able to talk about it to customers? And then I joined INUKA, and I sold INUKA, and I am making money. So now that my business, the Supreme Kids, is again back up and running, then I am not now starting from zero, because I already have the money that I was making from INUKA to pick up my business. There are a lot of businesses that have gone under now because of this lockdown, because the business owners did not have a backup plan. They did not have savings for their businesses, and their businesses sadly didn't make it after the okay, we are still in lockdown, but it's not as bad as level 5 and level 4. But yeah, and they had stuff that they needed to pay, they had salaries that they needed to pay and stuff like that. But for me, I looked at it in the sense that I will not let this situation break my bank. I will not let this situation discourage me and the vision that I had for my future. But I will look at this situation and take advantage of what's going on now. And that's when I joined INUKA, and then I was advertising sanitizers. I was advertising essential oils and stuff like that. Stuff that I know people still needed during this pandemic. And now that the pandemic is almost over, if I could put it like that, I've already now have two standing businesses that I have, because now I'm continuing with INUKA, and it's going strong. And I also now have my Supreme Kids, and I also still have my job, luckily. And product of the day, our product of the day is the INUKA. Where is it? There you go. INUKA coffee infused hair growth oil. This oil, for me, it smells like nice muffins. It has that coffee smell, and you just spray it on your hair. I do it so if I do it today, I skip tomorrow and then do it the other day. So I skip a day in between, because I don't want my hair to be too greasy. And then it helps with hair growth. So if you want this product or any other INUKA product, or if you're interested in joining INUKA, you can follow me down below on Facebook, and I will set you up. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will leave my link down below, and my handle, I'm gonna write it somewhere here on the screen. Yeah, that's basically the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Comment down below on other videos that you would like to see in the channel. And I finally did my nails level 2. So remember, never say no to a crown.